Okay. We left off on page Chafei. First column. Page Chafei, first column. He had spoken and explained why the first question you ask a person is, did you deal honestly in business, in your business engagements? So he had explained that just as a spiritual being does not take from anyone else, so since the essence of a Jew is his Neshama, so although in terms of physicality, we have to have this social interaction and this give and take, but to take something which is contrary to what the Torah says, take something which is not justified to take, so then that's not a necessity. You say that's not a necessity. So if it's not a necessity, you should have displayed what your essence is. What's your essence? Neshama. And so he says over here, the first question is, did you violate the three cardinal sins? That's not the question. The question is, what's considered inappropriate because it's contrary to your being? What's contrary to the Jew's essence? If you're in Neshama, if the essence is Neshama Eloki, you have a godly soul. So what's the contrary to that? Taking. Of course, a Neshama doesn't take. A Neshama is. A spiritual being is. It doesn't take. You take in terms of your physicality. The Neshama, which is that spiritual entity which is removed from physicality, it did not behave out of the norm. Because the spiritual, celestial beings, meaning the Malachim or the Neshamos, they don't receive from one another. That has nothing to do even with the physical being. It has nothing to do with the spiritual being. I mean, even the goy, which his essence is not spirituality, this is something which he's not permitted to engage in. The three cardinal sins. Mashu bal geshem murkav. Raksha neshama. What does a person violate? Any of the three. Raksha neshama pshuto l'kachadin. So the first question they posed him: did you live your life within the context of Neshama? Or were you drawn after your physical body? Because why does the person cross that line? Because that's the need of the body. You need others. So you take, but you took more than you were supposed to take. Right? This mitzvah to lend money. In kesef talvasami, hayom lavo. Today you should borrow. Min halaylo, v'halaylo min hayom. You should borrow from the day. Hayom lavo min halaylo, v'halaylo min hayom. V'chozim porin zeh b'amuna. Meaning you should only keep the money you borrow only for the shortest period of time. Now the question is, how did you actually project and display your profile? Like a physical being? Take as much as you can, even what's not rightfully yours? Or only take what's necessary, more than that I don't take? Because that's the nature, that's the essence of what the Neshama is. Any spiritual being doesn't take from one another. Each one is sustained by Hashem, and each one's independent of the other. Now you understand. You know, the Parshas on the Torah speak about excess. We learned in the Chobos Levavos, right? You're supposed to wean yourself from excess. So we say because what is excess? Excess, it distracts you. Because when you play into the desire, you lose your sense of your sensitivity to spirituality because you become a physical being. The way he's explaining it, it's at a much more advanced level. If you live only and you only take from the world what's necessity, even what's rightfully yours, so what are you doing? If you're living only on a minimal level in the physical context, so what are you displaying? That's your spirituality. Anything spiritual doesn't take anything else. Doesn't, right? Even eating, drinking, that's you're bringing into your body. That's taking. Neshama doesn't take. Neshama is. But actually, in Torah, you have to exist on a minimal level. So anything which we'll call mosoros is excess. That's contrary to the essence of what you are as a Jew. A goy can have excess; it's not a problem because his essence is not neshama. But the Jew, whose essence is neshama, you have to minimize anything which is contrary to what neshama is. So even what's legitimate, even what's permitted, you should try to wean yourself from. You understand what I'm saying? Based on what the Maharal was saying. Everybody has this blank look on the face.
Yeah. We have, we say in the Vina Malkenos, Molesa Mena Sofa. Is that just praising Hashem of his capability, or is that actually a request or a combination?
You could be sated and be hungry, you know that. Sated means to be content. That's what sated means. First, Mali Asamenu means that's paspasalo. That's paspasalo. Doesn't mean you're eating it, right? You have it.
I know, but that's beyond. It seems like.
I mean, you can ask. So what about the whole chukosai? If you follow my statutes, you can have bounty. You won't know what to do with it. So what's the value of that?
That's the same question.
But that's the idea. Because when you have that, you're secure. Not that you're indulging it. What Torah encourages material indulgence, definitely not. First thing you do a lot with material. Right? Doesn't mean necessarily you can eat it. You can sell it. With the value, you can do phenomenal things. More than buying real estate or investing it. Much more than that. Okay? Okay, I made the comment for you. It wasn't meant to go beyond that point. Okay, let's see the halacha. There's other kind of bounty. Yeah, bounty hunter. Yeah, those kinds of bounty. You got to wipe it up, right? Wipe up the mess.